Yeah, I'm in the shade now. I couldn't even see the screen. Can't even see the screen out here. It's about 100 degrees. I'm about 2.5 miles in into my walk run joint. And I just seen a couple fighting in a car in the middle of a main street. They was throwing. The woman was driving. The brake lights kept going on and off and on and off. I was like, damn. They're gonna get stopped. They was holding up traffic. They was throwing. I'm like, I never seen that. I even stopped myself and started looking. I thought they was gonna like crash into a pole or something to cause an accident. That girl was crazy. She's all right. She was a white girl. She looked good too. And that guy, I couldn't get a good look at him. But literally, he was trying to beat her up when she was driving. She wasn't having it. And I don't know. But as you can see, it's a clear, sunny day. Yeah, and I can see my record. I'm looking at the screen. I have the camera facing me. I can't see shit. Let me get across the street. Whew. Yeah, I can't do no 10 miles today. I've been cutting back on my miles because it's the hottest time of the year here in Arizona, the Phoenix area. I was doing some geography, studying, looking at maps and weather about how this heat really acts. It's gonna start raining next month, August. That's when I came here, August of last year. So it's gonna start raining a lot. Well, it doesn't drizzle here either. When it comes down, then it stops. Then it'll come down, then it'll be raining buckets. I was here last August when the rain began. So I came after the heat. So now I'm in the middle of the heat. So I'm gonna use my brain and don't do 10 miles and 12 miles and do all that running stuff. And anyway, I walk more than I run. So it's not like I'm missing anything. I just want my body to remember how to run, how to take some kind of exertion. Take some kind of exertion like running or something like an emergency type of situation like a run, like a jog. It makes you huff and puff. So unless I'm huffing and puffing, I slow down. Just come to it like a solid walk, like a power walk. I power walk. That's why this camera be popping up and down. But y'all still see I got time on it. That little red light's blinking. Yeah, I was looking at the maps. They got like fire warnings, like northwest of here. They got, they've been having those fires, wildfires, like in California and all that shit. That's crazy. And then I'm looking, and I always be saying I'm out in the desert and shit. This place ain't no different from fucking Vegas. And I ain't never been to Vegas before. That's just a city built out in the middle of the desert. And so is Phoenix. So your people worrying about Phoenix? Ain't shit out here. But a lot of dry ass heat. Yes, a lot of sunshine, of course. That's why it's hot, because of the sun, of course. There's a lot of chemtrails. They be trying to block the sun out. So I guess it makes you a little bit more comfortable. And it does. But yeah. Well, I ain't against living out here. But this ain't my last stop. It's too hot. I gotta be near some water. I need some beach. I need a beach and some sand. Not desert sand, beach sand. And I could go fishing and go swimming. I'd be doing that every day if I was in Florida. I was looking at San Diego also. They have good weather, great weather, some of the greatest weather in the country actually. It ain't as humid as Florida. Parts of Florida is like swampy, actually, unless you live by the beach. It's not bad. But if you live more inland, it's kind of swampy. And you're gonna move far inland where you're not near no beach or nothing. It's a lot of lakes, it's a lot of water there, which I like. A lot of mosquitoes too, which doesn't bother me really. It doesn't feel like an oven. It's like I'm walking around a brick oven, baking, that's what I feel like. But I like California too. That's what I would do if I went there. I would go fishing. I still would make money, but I would go fishing and swimming. I don't like the water. To me, the water is more suitable for fishing instead of like swimming and chilling. There's some white sand beaches and gray sand beaches there. I looked it up. And plus, it's nothing but like a few hours away from here. To the west. You know, to the left. Actually. Maybe 5 hours or 6 hours to the coast. It's about 5 or 6 hours to the coast from here. That's the closest water. In New York, those in New York City, they are islands. You're surrounded by water, which isn't bad, which I could deal with. So, and people try to say, I'll trade this for the winters in New York anytime. Nah, because it's too hot. I kind of miss the snow a little bit, just not shoveling it. But I was living in somebody's house or an apartment building or something, and somebody else had to shovel and all that shit. It wouldn't make me never mind. It made me no different. But while I was had the building for 20 years there. So, and I still didn't dread the winter. Just got to make sure the sidewalk is clean. But they give you fines and all that. You got to deal with the garbage. They recycle the garbage. It's a bunch of rules. A lot to keep up with. And the tenants. Tenants is like grown babies. People, grown ass men, are like none but boys. You got to babysit them and shit. And keep them in check, or they'll run the fucking building over. So then you got to be in a different frame of mind. People in the street are rude. People let their dog shit in front of your house. They'll put garbage and beer bottles and McDonald's bags. And they'll sit in front of your house and eat McDonald's and drink a 6-pack of beer and leave that shit right there at curbside. You come outside the next morning, you see curbside motherfucking fast food trash and a couple of piles of dog shit. And you're supposed to be nice, right? That's why people that come from the city there, really any city, it's kind of rough. Out here, you don't see that many people. It's like I haven't seen nobody yet. And I've been walking, this will be the 3rd mile. And I haven't seen nobody walk past me yet. So you got a lot more elbow room. It's the fucking desert. It's the Sonoran Desert. That's what I meant to say earlier. Phoenix is a city that's built in the middle. I don't know if it's exactly in the middle, but it's the Sonoran Desert. This whole place is deserts. Texas is a fucking desert. But it has a water line. It has a seashore though, down by Houston. I lived there too before. It's different, but when you go upstate in Texas, it's all desert. Utah's a desert. Nevada's a desert. California's a fucking desert, except along the coastline. Arizona don't have no coastline because it's not by the ocean. It's in the fucking desert. It's in the Sonoran Desert. I took a double, triple take of that on the map. I said, I've been saying that ever since I've been visiting here. But if you talk to the people here, they don't even know. They don't even know they live in the desert. All they know is it's hot. They think the desert is someplace where there's no buildings and shit. You know, where there's no municipal utilities and shit like that. But that's bullshit. It's just some bricks and mortar and tar and some metal, some pipelines, just like Vegas. Or anywhere in Nevada. It's the desert. To be honest with you, it sucks. And I can't wait to get out of here. My lease is all the way until end of February. So if I'm gonna move, I gotta be out of here. I gotta give them notice 2 months before. But if there's not nothing for me to stay out here for, I won't be out here. I'm gonna take a couple of trips to San Diego. And I know where I want to go. I want to go to Coronado. I want to go to Coronado Beach. I know that sand is not brown like up there in Malibu and Venice Beach, Santa Monica, all that sand and all that shit up there. That's dope. That place is dirty. So it sounds all saintly and shit, but it's bullshit. Santa Monica, that beach is dirty. So is Venice Beach. It's another fucked up beach. I almost had a bad car accident over there on Santa Monica Pier. You know, they show that shit on TV like it's all that. It ain't all that. It's okay to visit and be around. I guess, you know, to each their own. I'd like a peaceful beach. Not with a bunch of old farts on there. I'm not a spring chicken. But I'd rather look at some decent ass tits. I don't want to see no saggy asses and saggy titties and wrinkled alligator skin. The fuck I'm gonna look at that shit for? That shit's disgusting. Go with, and I don't want to see no children either. Go somewhere. People is up to like middle age maybe. Maybe no older than 40. That's what I like. I'm in my late 50s. Once a woman gets 30, she done hit the wall. A few of them that's holds up pretty good just for a few more years, and then they crash and burn too. The wall takes no prisoners, so these women sitting around waiting like somebody's really gonna come along and scoop them up. You know, like black people. This country is 13% black. 13% black American, right? So you know half of them gotta be, or more than half has to be women. That's just nature. So let's just say this country is like 6% black men, or black males. Let's say black males. So you have to figure that there's 13% black in this country, 7% got to be women or female at least. So at least like 6% male. Then you got to figure how many of them niggas are locked up in reform schools and prisons and all that shit, right? Then you got to figure, let's say 1% of them is gone, right? That leaves like 5%. One of them to the detention centers or prison or whatever. Probably more than 1%. But I'm gonna take away one. I'm gonna say so it's 5 left. 5% left. Now how many of those are adolescents or, not of age? Not adults. See? And then how many of them is like elderly out of the males? What that leaves? The people that's underage, and then the people that are elderly, and like, no threat, like under medical care and all that. But we talk about retirement age, like over, let's say 70. 70. And then how many is under 20 of the males? The 5% left. That probably takes up maybe like 3%. That leaves like 2%, say, adult black males. Right? So then, how many of them has work? How many of them work? Has jobs? See? And how many of them is fucking homos? It's punks, pussies, eunuchs, faggots, same sex type of motherfuckers. The motherfuckers on the down low. It's a lot of them. So, I don't think it's 1%, but I'm gonna say 1%. That leaves 1%. Maybe. Yeah, now how many of them got jobs? Back to that again. Forgot to count that percentage of. A lot of them don't have jobs. You see? So what is it like? 1/3 of the working black population in this country. And how many of those got bullshit jobs? Just enough to take care of themselves. See? And then how many of them is making 6 figures? See where I'm going? There ain't many. And how many of them that's making 6 figures ain't signing up to get? How many of those blacks making 6 figures ain't signing up to get divorce raped? A lot of them. So that's why there ain't that many black men, so-called as you chicks be talking about, on the market or a good catch and all that. There's only a small percentage, a very small percentage of them. And then the woman themselves, to even catch one of them, they gotta be a dime, a 9, or 8, or whatever, and have their own fucking money. And they own, how many of them niggas is college grads? You see? That type of shit. And how many of them is independent businessmen, entrepreneurs, or whatever? That's what's happening with the black man. Period. It ain't many of us that's eligible for lockdown. Because the ones that are really left and about something, they smart. They didn't see him, peaked it. They didn't peak what I peaked. I ain't the first one to peak this probably. But trust me, you bitches is waiting around for nothing, a dream. That's like going to a strip club thinking that you gonna fuck every girl you give $1 to up in there showing her pussy and her titties. or ass. I call it a dollar in the dream. A nigga got a better chance of pulling one of them hoes than y'all have pulling a handsome, strong, mature, established black man that has all his shit together. What the fuck he want with you? He want nothing. He may want to get, he could suck his dick and fuck you. Now any bitch could get fucked. You could have one eye and one fucking leg and get a disability check